this bitch, she's struggling. And then she taps my crotch. Hello? I can't with this lady. Who the does that? We can talk about the lady, because that's what some of you are here for. To hear about the lady on my flight back. Because this bitch was going through something. I want to, I want some good karma, so whatever she's going through, I hope that everything works out. She talks to whoever she needs to talk to. Hopefully she sees a therapist, and if not, she should. So on my flight back, I'm sitting in the middle where there's 3 seats. So it's like, 2 seats on the left, 2 seats on the right, and then 3 seats in the middle. I'm sitting in the aisle seat, and next to me, to my right, is 2 older ladies. We're just getting back, going back home, and they're talking about their trip, and they were like, oh, we went to this temple and blah blah blah. She was being a little grumpy, the one sitting directly next to me. I think this is gonna be a great time. Little did I know how in for it I really was. At the end of this, I was just like, wow, well, at least I can make content out of it. The weird always has to happen to the streamer. And she's talking about how, I'm just gonna drink some scotch and knock out. And I thought, awesome. She's the kind of flyer that will just get a little buzz and just sleep and knock out for the whole flight. That is not what happened. The flight attendants come around to offer drinks and stuff. So she asked for scotch. She's like, hi, can I get some scotch? And then she said, can I get a double? I was like, okay. And alcohol hits you differently when you're in the air. That's also something I forgot about. That's something that she probably didn't think about either. The flight's pretty normal. She's drinking. And then, she has a cup of water and she just pours the other small bottle of scotch into her water. And I'm like, okay, I don't really know anybody who drinks watered down scotch like that, but okay. And then it hits her. She starts showing signs of intoxication and everyone's trying to sleep. She starts talking to herself and just talking to nobody. I know for a fact she was not talking to me, and she wasn't talking to her friend because her friend was knocked out. And so she's talking, and then she's moving her hands as if she's really talking to someone and having conversation. And I'm just like, oh, this is great. This is gonna continue for the flight, isn't it? And of course it does. She's hammered. And then she keeps changing her position because she's not comfortable. Even though we're sitting in the seats that have a little more leg room, you can lean back. We're all leaned back. And she keeps making these distressed noises. And then she will wake up periodically. She looks rough when she wakes up because her hair is all over the place. And she looks like she's trying to find the light. I'm on my Switch at this point. I'm just playing Animal Crossing on the plane. What does she do? She reaches for the vomit bag. And at that point I was like, okay, I'm going to scooch over and wait and see and be ready for if anything comes out. She's struggling with the vomit bag. She can't even open it. And she just uses her mouth and just rips the top open with her teeth. And then finally opens it up. I take the blanket that they provide you on the plane and I've covered myself so that if anything comes out, if anything touches me, it goes on the blanket first. So I'm ready for the splash zone, yeah. And she puts the bag next to her, just in case. The one good thing out of this, she didn't use it. She didn't vomit. I was ready for it though. And she's trying to look for something. I don't know what she's looking for because she starts moving, she starts turning towards me and reaches her hands out. And she's trying to find something and tapping around. And then she taps my crotch. And I instantly move away, cross my legs, and I'm like, hello? It was like she didn't do anything because she had no idea what was happening. That's how drunk she was. I don't know if she found what she found because she went back to sleep. I'm okay, don't worry. She is not okay. That is not the end though, What if she sees this video? I don't give a f. I hope she does. She's lucky I didn't even say anything to her. I doubt she even knows what a VTuber is. Even though we came from the place where VTubers are most popular. It comes time for the mid-meal, you know, the snack meal, whatever that happens in the middle of the flight. And they give us like a matcha Kit Kat. Her and her friend don't even know what it is. It's like the most basic in Japanese Kit Kat. Her friend is eating it next to her and talking about how good it is. And she's like, oh, you should try this, something. And I'm like, oh God. The lady picks it up and she's like, is it worth it? What do you mean is it worth it? It's a fucking matcha Kit Kat. So we get the meal and they come around for drinks again. She gets water and hot tea. And I was like, oh my God, awesome. And then all of a sudden, before the flight attendant leaves, she goes, can I get a scotch? Can I get a double? Are you kidding me? Bruh, I can't with this lady. Tell me why. She opens one of the small bottles of scotch and pours it into her hot tea. Who the f does that? She is an alcoholic. Listen, if you put scotch in your tea, but you know, you're at home, that's not my business. We're on a plane. We're on a plane full of other people and you were sitting next to me. God, I was just thinking, it's over. I'm not gonna survive on this flight. Oh my God. I've never wanted to get off a flight so fast in my life. And I hope I never see her again in my entire life. Like, bruh.